welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Steph. Today's video is going to be about self-love. Now this is something that is so important to me, and it should be important to everyone. Like, self-love is the most important thing. The first thing I want to talk about is self-care. Now self-care is so different for everyone, be it just buying yourself a cup of coffee. Some people like to do yoga, some people like to meditate, some people like to draw, some people like to journal, some people like to do their hobbies. Like, whatever it is for you, do it. For me personally, my sort of self-care is doing things I enjoy. So I like to bake, I like to take my dog for a walk at the beach, I like to be in the sun, I like to eat. Eating is a huge part of self-care for me. There's also things that people don't label as self-care, which are, and things that aren't as enjoyable as getting your nails done. Self-care is also owning up to things that you aren't perfect at and you aren't the best at in your day-to-day life. So whether that be replying to people, like not messaging people back for like 6 hours, or not staying in touch with friends, or making sure that your environment is clean and tidy. Like, those kind of things are self-care as well. Picking the things that you need to improve on and improving on them. That's a massive part of self-care, and I want to share that too because those are the things that help with your mental health. The next thing I'd like to talk about is self-love, because I see a lot of people talking very negatively about themselves and about their bodies or the way they do things or their life, and your soul does not know the difference. If you're saying, oh yuck, I'm so ugly, and oh god, I'm in so much debt, or you know, that is the reality of your life. Manifesting is a big part of my life. Is whatever I put out into the universe, I get back. So if I'm being negative and talking badly about people and things and myself, that's what I'm attracting. I'm attracting negative, bad vibes, really. If I put out positive vibes and kindness and words of love, I get that back. And it sounds crazy, but it's true. The third thing I'd like to talk about is self-improvement. There is no limit to how much we can self-improve and how much we can learn. I think when I was younger, learning was just not my thing. Like, I didn't hate school, but I didn't love it. Learning wasn't a big priority. I didn't go to university or anything. I feel like now I'm older, learning is my favorite thing. I love learning. There's not a limit to how much you can learn. One thing I do love to do for self-improvement is watch documentaries. There's literally so many on Netflix or YouTube even. Learning things is exercise for your brain. So if you think about it, if you exercise daily and eat really nice, you'll have a good body, you know? You put the effort and time into how you look outside. So you do the exercise and you do the clean eating. But like, learning is exercise for your brain. So if you want your brain to function better, learn. The first documentary I would definitely recommend is The Secret. It's on Netflix. It's a game changer. It really is. It really changes your mindset and how you speak about everything. Yourself, other people, your life. It's about manifesting, how you manifest good and bad into your life. If you talk bad, you receive bad. If you talk good, you receive good. That's just how life works. A few books that I would definitely recommend are The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Beep by Mark Manson, I think it is. That is a game changer also. That is definitely changes your way of reacting to things. A lot of how situations aren't how they are, it's how we react to them. So if someone says something to you and you take it negatively, then it's a bad thing. But if you take it as okay, then it doesn't affect you negatively, you know? It's how we react to things. Another book I really love is this one. So it's The Art of Well-Being. It's by Meredith Gaston. Also got a lot of recipes in it because food is a massive part of your well-being as well, but we'll touch on that in a sec. The next book I'd like to talk about is this one. It's called Me Time. It's by Jessica Sanders. So it's got like 1 minute self-care ideas, 5 minute self-care ideas. It's a really good one if you're not really sure on where to start. Okay, this next book is definitely by far my favorite. It's called Make It Happen. It's by Jordana Levin. wow, really changed my whole mindset. I'm not one to ever like leave reviews on anything, but I actually reached out to her and messaged her and said how much it changed my whole mindset. Like, it really teaches you how to react to things, how to see things. It's honestly great. And she messaged me back and she's like, oh, I'm so glad that it helped you. It's got a lot about crystals in it too, so if you're interested in that, it's a good one. I wasn't really big on crystals before reading this, but I do have a few now. I'm still not really sure about how crystals work, to be honest. I don't know about the whole like leaving them out into the sun to charge and stuff. I just have crystals that I put intentions into, and yeah. The next thing I want to talk about is diet. So this is part of diet and exercise. Personally, my diet and exercise is shit. It really is, and it does affect me mentally. It's something I am really working on, but I'm struggling a lot with my diet at the moment. I have a lot of food intolerances, and a lot of my mental issues affect my gut. I've lost lots of weight, and I'm really just focusing on putting weight back on at the moment. With exercise, I've never been good at that. I didn't even do PE in school because I hated it that much. I would always try and get out of it. I couldn't even outrun a squirrel at this stage. Like, if a squirrel wanted to attack me, I'm its lunch. I just can't. So this is definitely a do as I say, not as I do thing, because I'm not the best at exercise, I'll admit that. The last thing I want to talk about is your surroundings. So that, be that your family, your friends, your job, wherever. People have a massive impact on your self-love and how your mindset works. If you're around negative friends that do not support you or like tear you down in a nice way, or your family that's not supportive of your partner or your career, it crushes your mental health. It does. My biggest thing is always put yourself first. If you don't want to do something, say no. Literally say no. I always used to say yes. I'm such a people pleaser, but now I'm like, why would I put myself in an environment like that if I don't want to do it? So if there's a thing on with a friend of a friend, say no. If you don't want to go, say no. It's okay to say no. I mean, if you say no to everything, you're probably not going to have a lot of friends, but that's not really that bad thing. The biggest thing is to say no when you want to say no. Don't put yourself around people that bring you down. If someone is a very negative person, distance yourself. You don't have to cut people out of your life. If they're your family and you love them, but they're a negative person, you don't have to cut them out of your life, but distance yourself from that. And that's okay, because you're doing it for yourself. That is part of self-love. Wow, mental health should be number one for everyone. This is a hard time for everyone. Everyone has to be nicer to themselves. Everyone has to be kinder to other people. Like, just be a good person to other people. It's not that hard. And just quickly, limit yourself from social media. If social media is something that gets you down, if you go onto Instagram and you see like really pretty girls that you compare yourself to, limit who you follow. Unfollow people that don't bring you joy and don't add to your health, you know? If you see someone's post on Instagram or Facebook that constantly brings you negative feelings towards yourself or in general, or they post negative things, like, unfollow them. That's okay. You can unfollow whoever you want. You can unfollow everyone if you want. That's up to you. Okay, I'm gonna stop myself there because I will literally ramble for days about this because it's something that I'm very passionate about. I plan on making other videos about like my self-care routine or what I do to like start my week off with self-care, or how I get my mindset well for the week, or yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I didn't ramble too much and I got my point across of what I was trying to say of your self-love is number one priority. Your mental health is number one priority. So please take 2 minutes out of your day to just focus on yourself, or take that hour or anytime you can, because you are so important. And please remember that. You are so important. You are the most important person in your life. So please look after yourself. Whatever that is, if that's binging on macaroons. I literally just got a text message from my macaroon lady saying my macaroons will be ready at 5 o'clock. Thanks, boo. Just do what makes you happy. That's it. So, Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all the love that I've had so far, and the likes, the comments, I see them all. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!